So at the first level, it's about plumbers and drain layers being trusted to sign off their own work. This is equivalent to electricians and gas fitters already being able to do so. And when you think of that mismatch currently between those respective trades, it doesn't make sense when you consider, number one, that 1 in 3 inspections from council, and not necessarily by a qualified or experienced plumber himself or herself, but also in terms of electricians and gas fitters already being able to sign off their own work. So as for building companies, for those who like GJ Gardners and Genian Homes, but of course, being agnostic as to the particular companies and franchises at this stage, and setting out a set of criteria and regulations that will need to be met. We know that there are thousands of houses of a relatively straightforward design that are built every year in this country that could be achieved much more quickly without needing inspections and consenting from building consent authorities or councils, and knowing the huge benefit not only for those buildings and those respective consumers, the Kiwi families who will live in them, but also thinking about, from a system point of view, freeing up the resources of councils to be able to conduct inspections for more high-risk building typologies, and for builders and professionals who are less experienced or might not have so much reputational heft with a track record, adequate means or solvency, and so on. So we're really confident that between those two elements, the plumbers and drain layers being able to self-certify their own work, and the building companies being able to have sign-off to be able to certify their own work, be responsible for that, stand behind that, that there'll be a payoff not only for them and the Kiwi consumers, but of course the councils, who will be relieved of the burden of needing to be on the hook, so to speak, from a liability point of view, with that liability risk to be borne by the ratepayers.